Did you hear from people that you didn't even know that you knew after your touchdown?
Yeah, a lot of people reached out to me, which was really awesome.
Yeah, just what did that feel like? I know it's a very low hanging fruit question, but what did that feel like getting your first touchdown?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, I haven't really scored a meaningful touchdown in about 5 years since high school, so it felt good to get in the end zone.
And you're playing a lot. I mean, it was your first touchdown, but just getting on the field as much as you are this year, it has to feel good as well, Jake.
Yeah, it's a good confidence booster for me.
What do you think are the things that you did this offseason that set you up for this opportunity where you are playing a lot more than you have in the past?
Just working on, speed and strength, keeping the diet consistent, just getting in the film room, doing all the things you need to do.
Hey, Jake,
How much do you guys enjoy this offense where you have multiple tight ends on the field a lot and you and Jeremy and Luke and Rashad all get to play a lot?
It's really awesome, going into the game, you know that you have 3 other guys that can come in and do a good job. You can really go in and just give it your all because you got guys behind you that can come in and fill in for you.
Jake, how difficult is it as an athlete to appreciate the atmosphere that is going to be there on Saturday and yet stay focused on doing your 111?
Yeah, I think with that, you kind of just got to stay focused on the job at hand. That's just to go out there, do the best job you can, help the team.
Does that mean, though, that you can't enjoy the crowd being extra loud, the extra TV cameras? I mean, do you have to tune all of that out, or can you enjoy it at all? I mean, in senior day, too. I mean, there's going to be a lot of emotions.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I think you got to make the priority is winning the game.
Right.
I think, you can't really get caught up in too much. I mean, obviously you can enjoy the crowd. People are going crazy out there, but I think you got to kind of just stay focused.
Jake, you talked about confidence earlier. Compared to 2 years ago, maybe what's the biggest difference in your game? What's allowed you to see the field so much?
I think it's just been being consistent, coming in and practicing every day. You gotta bring it and be consistent. You gotta have the coaches see that. So I think it's a big thing for me.
I would think in practice there have been times when you've gone one-on-one with Chase Young. Am I wrong?
Yeah, plenty of times.
What sets him apart?
His explosiveness, his IQ for the game. He's a huge athlete. You can do a lot of things that a lot of smaller athletes can't do with him being 6'6", 260, whatever he is. So I think that him just being so big and athletic just really kind of separates him.
Do you sense he's champing at the bit about his return this week? I mean, how would you describe it, Jake? You've been at practice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think too much has changed in his approach. He's always kind of come in and been that dominant player. So I think he might have a little bit extra chip on his shoulder this week.
Some of his teammates on the offensive side of the ball described him as a goofball. Do
Yeah.
you, I mean, as an offensive player, do you ever get to see that side of him?
He likes to play around, but when time comes to get to work, he's a really focused player. So.
Can you give us an example of him playing around? Like what kind of stuff does he
But
do?
just between periods, he'll joke around with Justin or any other players.
How much does that help you prepare to block in a game when in practice you're going against Chase Young and all the other defensive linemen here?
Yeah, I mean, for the past 4 years, I've been going against first rounders and a lot of really good defensive ends, and it just gives you a confidence boost knowing that you've gone against these really special DNs and a lot of other special guys on defense.
How pivotal do you feel like the tight ends have been in the success that you guys have had in the running game this year?
I think we've been a really big part of it. We're at the point of attack a lot. A lot of the blocks we have are pretty crucial. So I think if we can do a good job blocking, then our team's going to have pretty good success.
What's it like playing for? Go ahead. What's it like playing for Kevin Wilson? When we get to talk to him, he seems like he can be pretty serious, but also kind of goofy at times. What's it like playing for Coach Wilson?
It's awesome. He's, like you said, he's an intense guy, but he likes to joke around and goof. So, when it comes time to work, he's serious, but in the meeting room and then any other time, just kind of around the facility, he likes to mess around. So it's a good mix.
Yeah, and there aren't many teams that play 4 tight ends. In the mix, so to speak. What does that just tell you about if you get your job done with him? You get in the game. I mean, what has that proven to you, I guess, Jake?
I mean, it just kind of is a testament to how hard we work in the tight end room. A lot of us are really capable of going out there and doing a good job. So I think if all of us can just go out and play the best of our ability and we're able to rotate, then it's a good deal for the whole team.
And the other thing, you kind of touched on this a minute ago, the difference between Chase Young and Nick Bosa is what?
I don't know if there's too much of a difference between them. I mean, they're both really explosive players. I think each of them have their niche, what they're good at. I mean,
like
they're
Chase,
obviously really good players in their own right, but I think you'd have to ask them.
Chase's niche, so you've gone against him. Chase's niche, what is his niche that sets him apart? I mean, we talked about it a minute ago, but
He's just so explosive. I mean, the things that he can do at his size is kind of phenomenal. You don't really see it that often.
Talk about the Penn State defense. What sets them apart? What do you guys see?
They're really well coached. They're tough. They fly to the ball. They know what they're doing. They get their assignments done. So it's going to be our biggest matchup this season.
Getting that first touchdown on Saturday, was there a time where you wondered if that was ever going to come for you here?
No, I kind of always envisioned myself scoring. So
How do you build off that? How do you get yourself in more positions to catch more touchdowns?
I think it just comes down to being consistent in practice. I think a lot of the confidence a quarterback has in a tight end, you just got to prove that you can catch the ball and get open in practice. So that's what I've been trying to do.
How did that play sort of unfold? I mean, as it's happening, does the thought pop in your head like, here it is, or does it kind of over before it starts? And
The touchdown you're saying?
yeah.
It's kind of play dependent. You have a good idea of the play if you're the main target or not. So it's in the back of your head for sure. But I mean, with every pass play, you got to be ready to make a play.
Did you do anything extra to celebrate your role in the victory against Rutgers? I mean, because I get the sense that as much as you wanted a touchdown, that you also would have been content with a career where you made the impact that you've made without that. So was there a little extra celebration or no after the game?
It was not so much. I mean, you got on the plane, got home, went to bed, and got up and got to work the next day. It was awesome just having all my friends and family reach out to me, though.
Do you really want to beat a team with a quarterback from St. X?
Good question.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that, yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.